Okay, on day 2 and day 3, you are writing a rough draft. Remember to try to get the bulk of your work done on day 2. So maybe try for intro, paragraph 1 and 2 on the first day, which is day 2, and then paragraph 3, and then the last paragraph, or third idea, and then the conclusion paragraph on day 3. All right, so remember we were talking about a first. Now we're going to write the rough draft from the outline. Come down to the Start menu, go up to Microsoft Word, and if you put your mouse on it, it should show you all the recent documents you wrote. We're clicking on a first outline. Okay, make it big. We're talking about a first that we've ever tried before. Mine was acting. So we're going to start with the first paragraph called First I Met Teen Act. So instead of just saying first, I want to be fancy and use one of these transition words right here. Time transitions at the beginning of. I'll try at the beginning of. Oh, gotta hit the tab key to do an indent, because every time you start a new paragraph, you need to indent it. At the beginning of my freshman year in high school, I met a girl named Kelly. She liked to act. Kelly would tell me stories about her acting club while we waited for school to start. The club's name was Teen Act, period. I don't think so. Okay, so I got really interested in her club and asked if I could go. She agreed to take me. We rode out to Orlando one Thursday afternoon. It was then that I met Teen Act, period. So I just did 1, 2, 3. I did lots of sentences, let's just say, to tell this first point. And then to get rid of that point, you come up here, highlight it, and then click strike through. What I'm meaning by when I say that is don't be the type of writer who only writes one sentence for each point on your outline. Make each of them 2 or 3 sentences, and you'll be in a good place. So next is scared, nervous, shy. Let's see here. I was incredibly scared, nervous, and shy when I first met this group, period. Acting, nope, I don't like that. I had never acted before. What was I doing here? Question mark. Okay, so cross that off. Next, hugged each other, laughed a lot. They did not make me act at first. I just got to watch. I saw this group was the type of group that hugged a lot. I was not used to that. They also laughed a lot. I was excited to see that, period. Okay, it did not indent my first paragraph, so I'm going to put my mouse in front of the first word and click the tab key. There we go. Now it's indented. All right, so laughed a lot and hugged a lot. Cross that off. Boom. Next, they let me be Mario, said his line, joked. Okay, so next. they let me stand in for one of the absent actors, period. His name was Mario. The group had a big performance coming up, and they needed me to stand in his spot. I did not have to worry because I would not actually be acting in the big performance. Good. Okay. And I do remember we were trying to decide whether or not we explain what the group was, but I guess we can do it here. Okay. So big performance. Let's see. I did not have to worry because I would not actually be acting in the big performance. Teen Act stood for Teen AIDS Community Theater. They did skits to educate the community about HIV and AIDS, period. I was only supposed to stand where Mario stood and say the line that Mario was supposed to say, period. HIV AIDS, cross that off, say his line, joked and fun. Okay. I had a lot of fun being him. They all joked that Mario had shrunk. Apparently, keep on saying Mario. Apparently he was a larger boy, period. Okay, cross that off. Bam. Dun, 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 dun. After that, we went out to eat at Wendy's. I was not with my mom. I used up all my money. So we're going to press enter, and it indents for me. Good. After that, the whole group went to Wendy's. I usually do not go out to eat with that. There we go, fix that. Usually go out to eat with my family. This was the first time I had been out to eat with only friends, period. I felt like an adult, period. Fun, used all my money. The fun we had was, it's being too crazy. There was a lot of fun had, but I did spend all of my money, period. I did not have a job at that time, period. Enter. We're done with that paragraph. Cross all this off. Actual performance, laughter positive, did not perform, wanted to, did put the mics out, heart was beating. What transition word do I use? Then, a few weeks later, Teen Act had their big performance. Period. It was at Laughter Positive. This was in front of lots and lots of people. Remember, I did not actually have to perform. I did get to put out the mics before the actors took the stage. My heart was beating like crazy, period. Did not perform, laughter positive. Did put the mics out, heart was beating, and then I wanted to. It was funny though. That was the first day that I actually wanted to get on stage and act. I knew then that I should give this club a try, period. Okay, next is finally rehearsals. Went to lots of them, loved it, started to perform, learned to act. It helped me in my life. Okay, press enter. Nope, backspace. Underneath here, I press enter. Finally, I began to attend many rehearsals. Teen Act let me be a part of their show. I loved it. Started to perform. Okay. As I grew more and more confident in my acting, I grew more and more confident as a person and then an adult. Learning to act helped me grow, truly become a teacher, period. Teaching is like performing. You stand in front of people and talk about something. If I had not been to Teen Act, I do not think I would have been a good teacher. Trying acting out was a fantastic decision. Okay, so that's my rough draft. I can leave it alone. I don't have to touch it. Rough draft means rough. Okay, so you just put it down on paper and you make sure you hit all of the things you said you were going to hit. Cross that off. Now we're going to come up here and click File, Save As, Computer, and then you should have your essay folder right there. Here's the title, A First Outline. Change the word outline to the words rough draft, and then save it. Now you have a new file called A First Rough Draft. Come down here to the bottom, click Add Submission. Come to the bottom again, and it's the same procedure each time, so you'll get good at it. Plus, Browse, A First Rough Draft, click on it, click Open, and then upload the file. And you know you've done a good job when you see the picture of the file. Then you just click the Save button, and you'll be done. Good luck!